moved to the Bronx, we started going to this local synagogue. And first of all, there were really nice kind of elderly people that lived there. And for them, maybe for the last 30 years, the piano was just this place to hold photographs of their kids and their grandkids on. You know, nobody played it. And so I would just go to their house with all my music, and I would practice for 2 hours. They'd give me cookies and stuff. It was really, it was nice that they would do that. And then,
that's great.
And then the synagogue itself in the basement had this really kind of old beat up piano, but they let us come with my parents, and we'd just go in the dark and turn on all the lights, and they had a little stage, and I would just practice in there.
That's so great.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
And then eventually someone in the community donated a piano to us, and they actually these movers brought it up like 4 flights of stairs, and it was crazy how I don't even understand how they moved that piano up there, but it was such a sweet moment in the Bronx community that it actually ended up in the newspaper. There's like a picture of there's like a picture of me like smiling with my parents like in front of this piano.
That's incredible. And that it was a life-changing event. I mean, having that piano there, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then I really practiced well, and it coincided with me getting this amazing teacher in the Bronx in Riverdale who also just ended up being one of these just kind of very kind people, and she ended up teaching me for free.
Wow. And so, you were playing classical then,
yeah,
right?
and she was like a classical professor, and she just taught me for free till I was 17.
Wow.
Even once we could afford it, she just wouldn't.
She kept teaching.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that whenever I think about like just the state of, I don't know, education or like the state of affairs in our country, I always think like so much good comes from just an individual making that decision. Like I'm going to just mentor somebody or teach somebody, and just taking that time out of their life and doing this I mean, what she did was just, it changed my life. I mean, she in a lot of ways, she and her husband, they kind of gave me my life just by being these kind people, like charitable
and so generous.
people.
Yeah. Wow. Incredible.